Hi guys, so it's been like a week since I last posted. I know, I can't believe I'm actually on a schedule and posting every week. I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, this is like the busiest time of year too, oh my god. Which is why I'm filming this at night and I'm only using my ring light. So if I look greasy, blame that because it is like right in front of me. But I just thought that I've been doing quite a bit of makeup videos, so I thought I'd come on here and tell you a story time about, like, I laugh about it now because it was crazy. But the time that I did something very, 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 very stupid and dangerous, but I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Okay, so basically I wanted to wait until the Wings tour was over to make this video because I didn't want anyone getting any ideas from me because I do not want you trying this at home. This is a big fat do not try this at home video. And I promise it has like a conclusion, a lesson. I mean, I would hope it would have a lesson at the end of this, but basically last, oh god, what was it, March, it was just before spring break, BTS were having their world tour in America, and I started standing them back in December of gosh, what is it, 2016? Yeah, because this is 2017. So I started standing them back in December 2016 actually because I had planned to take my friend to this concert. So when it came around time that tickets were going to go on sale, we had permission to go to the concert, all of that, and we tried to buy tickets, but obviously if you're a BTS fan and you're watching this and you live in America, you know that their tickets sold out super fast for America. And we were lucky enough, we actually got 3 floor tickets, and we put in the credit card information, we're like, ah! And the card got declined, which we were like, hold up, why would they get declined? Like, we knew we had transferred all the money into one bank. We like had this planned. And so the timer ran out, we lost those tickets. And because we're on multiple computers, we like happened to grab the same tickets we just lost on another one of our computers because we were just fast enough. And we're like, okay, second time, we got this. It shouldn't decline. We're gonna try this one more time. And the card declines. We lose the tickets, the concert sells out, and we're like freaking out. We're like calling Ticketmaster. We're like, why are we declining the card? There's plenty of money. We call the bank and find out that my friend had a spending limit on her card before they like block it because she has never spent. It was like $800 or something like that we were spending, and her limit was like $600 or something like that. And because obviously she had never made that big of a purchase, they were like, whoa, what is going on? Even though we had just transferred all that money in, so you would think they'd be like, makes sense, they just transfer money into something. Nope. So, we're like, okay, you know what, maybe tickets won't be too expensive. We'll just like resell them. I mean, we'll buy resell. And then we had still like had a ride and everything, and then all of a sudden things started going south. Like the ride dropped out, and they were like, we can't drive. They were like, you can't drive alone, and my parents weren't able to drive us, like they had work. Remind you, I was 17, my friend was 16 at the time, and our other friend was 17. And so then we're like, what are we gonna do? Like, we have to go to this concert. So it gets a lot closer to the concert date. I think it was the end of February when this happened, but we were kind of just like watching resale tickets, seeing like, you know, if it goes like way cheaper, then we'll just like grab and like try to convince someone to like take us again. And at this time our other friend like had dropped out, and so it was just me and my friend, the one who's 16. I can use her name in this, Molly, hi, if you're watching this. And so it was like the end of February, and I was like, we were on StubHub, and we saw tickets like go down to like the original price of the tickets for the concert. Floor tickets were like $200 and something for, we went to the Chicago show, and they went down to the original price, but if you've ever bought a StubHub, you know that StubHub fees are insane. So we ended up paying $100 in StubHub fees on top of the original concert ticket. So we ended up paying like 300 and something a piece for our concert tickets for Floor. And we just bought them. Like, it was like we have to, like, they're here, like, we can't let them go. We just bought them. We're like, you know what, like, let's, like, try to convince someone still, like, to take us. Like, we can always, like, if anything, like, we can put them up for resale, and we'll just, like, try and convince someone. So we're, like, trying again and again, and no one was like, no, we're not gonna do it, like, this is too messy, like, we're not gonna take you, like, blah, 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 like, you have to resell the tickets, and we're like, but we're going to BTS. I'm so mad at myself, like, you can tell, like, I'm self-cringing as I'm making this video telling the story back, and, so, it's getting closer and closer to the concert. I'm trying to, we bought them at the beginning of February, actually, because as, like, February went on, I remember, because the concert was at the beginning of March, we were like, what are we gonna do? And then, us being the stupid teenagers that we are, we're like, let's just go. Without our parents knowing. Let's just go. We got this. We're gonna make a foolproof plan. They're not gonna know. Like, our tickets won't sell because there's so many other tickets being resold, and like, we're gonna lose out on the extra money that we had to spend on StubHub. Don't ever do that, kids. Like, such a big disclaimer. Please do not ever think about doing this for a concert. We live in Michigan. Michigan. And we decided we are going to sneak out to a BTS concert in Chicago, Illinois. It's like a 3.5-hour drive because it's past Chicago where they were holding the concert. So yeah, we made that executive decision, both of us, and we decided that we were gonna tell our parents, like, the oldest, like, excuse in the book. We're staying at each other's houses, even though neither of us were at each other's houses. And we were like, we're gonna drive to the concert, and then we're going to drive back after. Not it'll be late. We'll make it home. We'll just, like, sneak in the houses, and then Molly was gonna go to school next day. I do online school, if you guys didn't know. So, like, obviously that wasn't something I had to worry about for myself. And then Molly was, like, when we had left, it was, like, 10 or something like that, and Molly, we just said Molly was here, and we were, like, gonna go out to lunch. And, so she did, she was skipping school, and so the day got here, and there's so many instances where, like, our parents were trying to call each other, and they were like, obviously they, like, knew something was up, and I don't think they ever fully believed us, but, we just kind of like, oh, they're calling for this, they're calling for that, like, you don't have to talk to them, because we're like, if you talk, you're gonna figure it out. But then, before the concert, so, then the day of the concert rolls around, and we leave earlier in the morning. We had some people that we, like, met on a group chat on Twitter, and they were, like, already in line, so we're gonna go meet them in line, because we're like, oh, we're driving from Michigan, we're gonna be, like, getting a little bit of a later start. And so we ended up went, and we met with them in line, which was really good. It was so cold out. God bless them for being in line before us, and, like, being, like, awesome friends and letting us come in line with them. We ended up getting separated from them inside the concert, which is sad, but yeah, anyways. So we drive all the way to Chicago from Michigan. We didn't have any problems, actually. We ran into, like, one traffic jam, but I mean, you're going around the city of Chicago, you're bound to run into some type of traffic. But other than that, we did really good. And we got there, we waited in line for quite a, I want to say 4 hours? Maybe a little longer than that. Something around that. It was freezing cold outside. We were, like, all taking turns going into the Target, like, that was, like, across from the venue. And I remember it even, like, started raining or something at one point. I don't know. I know I bought an umbrella. I don't know if it was just to like help shield from the wind. I think it might have been raining though. So yeah, there was that. And then we finally got to go inside the concert, and it was so weird because I've been to a lot of concerts in my life and a lot of general admission concerts. And you know that general admission concerts, it is blood, sweat, and tears to get a good spot. And there's pushing and there's shoving and like everyone's aggressive, and like it kind of sucks to see your favorite band that way. It sucks. And when we got in, we were like the gates of heaven opened up, and it's like, ah! Because there's, if you went to the Wing store, like saw videos, etc., there was like the stage, like a little catwalk, and then there's a second stage. The main stage was like pretty filled up, and then like so was the catwalk, but the second stage, like there's like a spot like right in front of the stage, just like open, and people weren't running for it, and we were like, we literally were like, meh, that's ours. And then we went there, and we're like, this was at the time where the other people in line were like, oh, we're gonna like try and find a better spot this way. And we're like, we're not moving, like this is so good. And I'm really glad we didn't, because we had a really good experience because we like stayed in that one spot. But everyone around us was like super sweet, super awesome, and the crowd was amazing. The best general admission crowd I have ever been to. There was no pushing, no shoving, no like everyone was super nice. Everyone had space to breathe. I think the main thing is they didn't oversell the floor. If anything, they undersold it so there wouldn't be issues with that, which I'm, God bless, so thankful for, because it was so much better of an experience when you're not having to deal with all that like extra drama of the crowd. So I was really grateful for that. I know New Jersey had some problems with that, and California did too, but Chicago's crowd was like awesome, which I wish they would have had a second show, but anyways, not that I could have gone to it. But so it was really great. We had a really amazing experience. Like I'll make sure like to insert photos and videos and stuff of our view and stuff. I remember when they popped up on the second stage, like for the first time, I just remember seeing Jimin, and he was like right there, and I was like, literally, I don't think I've ever had someone like literally take my breath away. Like I've just always thought it was like kind of a like myth type thing, but I literally could not breathe. I was like, God damn, that was one beautiful person. I was like, how? Pictures don't do them justice. And I know if you're watching this and you've never seen them in concert, you're like, how don't pictures do them justice? How can they be any more beautiful than that? They can, and they will, and they will show you, and you will be shook. I was really shook. So if you know anything about the Chicago show, you couldn't film for the first half of the show because they were professionally filming, and then they didn't want like the cameras of like us filming in the crowd, so all of us kept like sneaking, and me and my friend Molly were like FaceTiming our other friends who are fans who didn't get to go to the concert, and they were really grateful for that, but the security kept like, yelling at us, like the venue security kept yelling at us, and then eventually BTS's security like came, and they were like, yo, like just let them film, like we're good now, like we got everything. And so we could film for the rest of it. Basically like a whole little like wrap up of what happened in the concert. Like Jimin, when he was like crouched down by like our like little section, like he sent me and my friend a little finger heart, and then June we brought pride flags, which sadly they didn't take, and we thought we were being so original, but like two other people and literally the girl standing right next to us had also brought one. But I remember my friend Molly, she was like take the flag, and then June was like, chill the flag out. Like he literally was like, and I was like, damn, he's gonna remember us some crazy ass shows. I'm trying to think, oh my god, got blessed with holy water by Hobie during Cypher. Like he literally like whipped that water, and I was like, yes, Jesus, like yes, please cleanse me of my sins. Sadly, if you know me, I'm Yoongi biased. He didn't come over to our side of the stage like hardly at all, and I was really, really sad about it, but it's okay, it's okay. I had a like good time with the rest of the members, and then like, I mean, like, Jungkook and me, like, made eye contact. Like, that's nothing I can, like, be like, oh my god, over, because, like, I know like they try to make eye contact with like lots of fans. But it was beautiful for like the 0.2 second that happened. And then the concert was over way too fast, and it was the most beautiful night like of my life. Like, do I regret it? No. Like, I'm so glad I was able to go, and I think it was like everything happens for a reason. And so the concert ends and we're like, okay, we gotta drive back. We can't like hang around at all. I couldn't buy merch, which sucked. But so we drove back. It was super late. We accidentally drove through a toll road, which they take like a picture of your license and then you have like 24 hours to pay it. And it was really weird because usually toll roads are like huge and like they're like, go here like if you need to pay, go here if you have like an easy pass. And it was just like there wasn't really any signs, and we just like zoom, drove right through the easy pass lane, and we were like, we're gonna get caught, like it's gonna come in the mail, we're dead, we're doomed. And then we like looked it up online and saw that you can pay it online, which she ended up paying it online the next day, I believe. I don't really remember. And we got back, smooth sailing. We got back to my house pretty late. I just like snuck back into my house. I had planned on telling my parents that I was sick, so I came home, and she slept in her car till school. Like, she parked outside the school and like slept in her car because it was like, I don't know, like 4 a.m. when we got home or something like that. And she like gets up for school at 6 a.m. anyways, so yeah. Everything was good, everything was chill, like that day went by. And then this is where it went downhill. The part we're probably all curious about with this story. Did they get caught? Yeah, we did. Yeah. So basically I had posted a photo on Twitter, and it was my lock screen but in like black and white, and I'll show you guys. Focus. It was like a photo that I took at the concert of just them bowing, so you can't even like necessarily tell like it's my photo, anything. I just posted that, no caption, no anything. Then my sister was like, did you end up going to the show? Like, I mean the concert, like what? And I was like, text me. That's it. I'll try and find the tweets and stuff so I can like put them up on the screen. Molly's mom found my social media. I still don't know how to this day. She probably just like searched my name, to be honest, like Callie Hughes. Like, I have like a decent amount of followers, like, I'm not trying to hype myself up, that like it'll come up, like there's not that many Callie Hughes, like. And she saw that, and like I guess like at that point there was just like no lying. When she like had came to Molly just like was like, yeah, like, no, sorry, she told Molly's dad, and then he was like, what the, like, blah, blah. There was like a ton of drama, a ton of crying, me telling my parents. I won't like go into details obviously because there's like a lot of personal stuff. I was grounded, I don't remember, for like a month, 2 weeks, a month, I don't remember. And I couldn't take my driver's test for like a month. If you don't know, I'm almost 18, but I don't have my license because I'm a procrastinator. But I had to put off taking my driver's test, and then had to turn on tracking on my phone, and I think I was just grounded from Molly for 2 weeks. And then like after that, if we wanted to go anywhere, like we had to like tell like every second of like where we're going. Obviously it's not like that anymore, but so yeah, we did get caught, which it's not surprising that we did. Like, it's pretty dumb, but we might have not if I like had never posted that photo. But at the same time, like I said, everything happens for a reason. In this part of the video I wasn't really gonna bring up, but because of yesterday's events, and this is going up later, but the passing from yesterday, I just kind of wanted to put something in here about mental health, because what we did obviously was extremely dangerous, and I was at a point in my life where I knew kind of like subconsciously how dangerous it was, but I didn't care that it was putting my life at risk. And if you're ever to that point, then that is a point where you need to seek help, and kind of being caught for this. And it started a conversation with my parents, and it's not something like obviously I want to open up on the internet yet about, or then necessarily in the place where I want to yet, but it led me to, like, you know, get help, and I am really glad for that. Like, as you can tell, this is like hard for me to talk about, but I just want you, like anyone else, to know that if they ever need someone, they're at that point where they're kind of like not valuing their lives and they're doing something super dangerous. I want you to be able to like come to my DMs, Instagram, Twitter, like everything is open. I am here to talk to you, whether you just need someone to like kind of vent to and just get it out, so it's like off your chest because you don't want to go like see someone. I'm here for you. I'm here to listen. If you need advice, I'm going to try and give you advice. Obviously, I'm a lot more open when it comes to like my story. When it's one-on-one, like I said, I just like don't think, especially after yesterday, right now, like I can sit down and make a video about it and make it into this video, because this is already going to be super long. But I just wanted to put that in there so you guys know. I'll also leave some like phone numbers and like information down below to help you guys out. But I learned a valuable lesson. Don't do stupid shit. Like, really, really stupid shit. Don't drive over 2 states to go see your favorite band in concert, because you're probably gonna get caught. And I better not see any of you guys even attempting to do that after this video. Or even not because of this video. When BTS come back. Like, on God, I will kill you if you do that. Like, do not make the same mistake I did, please. 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 I guess, like, with that said, I guess this story time kind of had, like, a moral, like, a lesson to learn. Like, don't be dumb like I was from this story. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't usually have that exciting of a life nor stories to tell, but I wanted to wait to the end of Wings tour to tell the story, so no one got ideas. Yeah, don't be expecting a story time probably anytime soon, because like I said, I have a really boring life. But I guess you never know. Life's unpredictable. Like, random weird stuff that's happened to me. Random bad stuff that's happened to me too. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button and to let me know if you like this video and you want to see more story times, because hitting the like button is literally how I decide what videos to film. It tells me everything, what you guys want to see more of. So, and if you like me, maybe hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, turn on my little bell notification so you get notifications when I post a video every week, because I'm on a schedule now. And make sure to drop a comment. Just like any funny stories, if you guys like have like a little story when it comes to like concerts, any of that. Or if you went to the Chicago concert, like, hey, what's up girl, we went on that, what's good? And I hope to see you guys at future concerts, particularly BTS. But now that I've got that all the way, also follow my social media as a weekend vlog on my Instagram, my Twitter. Like, I'm always here to talk about whatever, like when you want to fangirl, you want to like have deep talks, like you need to tell me the tea, like I'm here. If you need to rant like about your boyfriend, girlfriend, I'll be like, girl, what he do, like tell me. But I'll see you guys next week. I gotta stop talking. Bye.